Boo, I'm jealous. I want to be you.
Hello.
Hello. I want to be a cat.
Me too. I just want to crawl in a ball.
Me too. I want to be a cat that lives in a house that people love them so much and cuddle and don't let them outside.
So I just basically want to be Boo.
And Frankie?
Either one.
I want to be every one of my cats.
I want to be any of the above.
If I could pick a cat, one of my cats to be...
I'd pick Theo if I had to pick out of your cats because he is gorgeous. He's so friendly. Everyone loves him. He's just so sweet and he's beautiful and awesome. Actually, or Leo. Oh, I love them all.
I would pick Leo, I think, to be. Because he's so sweet and he's just so beautiful. His coloring.
Is this us subconsciously saying our favorite one?
Oh, I don't have a favorite cat. I love Mika. I think Mika's like a cool cat.
Okay.
And then there's Asher. Asher's a Virgo cat.
He is such a Virgo.
He's such a Virgo. And then I've got
What is this?
a million cats. I don't know. But like if I could pick one, I don't know who I'd pick. I would want to take a little bit of each of them.
I want to be all of them at once. Rotate
Theo's
it.
a good idea though.
Theo's
but
good.
Leo's a munchkin.
He is.
Oh, I think I'd be Lulu.
Ashy.
I call her
Frankie's
Lulu.
causing havoc in the back. I can't even.
Or maybe I just want to be Boo. Come back a badass cat.
Boo is a badass.
I know.
Anyway, welcome back to Emergency Call.
Welcome
I'm Amanda.
back. I'm Michelle.
And today we
Are talking about cats.
are just talking about cats. So today is all about cats.
I just want to be a cat.
My cats have been acting so weird all the past 20 minutes. I don't know what's going on, but they're making a mess and they're just
They spilled a bunch of water on the floor and Boo's just scooping it up with her paw. Look at her. She's scooping it out with her paw and she's like she's never seen water before.
No, I'm so they honestly have never spilled it. So I think that they're really shaken up. They spilled a
Your
lot.
cats, my cats go over and they scoop water, they
No.
clean themselves.
My girls are very they're posh. They're like humans.
It's because I have a bunch of boys and one girl.
Yeah, that's why. Because you have all the boys. I have little girls that are, I don't know.
No, but Boo's a little badass. Boo's like a tomboy.
No, I feel like Boo's
No?
no. Boo loves watching me get ready. She stares at me while I do my makeup.
Wait.
She lays in my clothes. Boo is a girly little girl.
My girl cat, her name's Ashy, but I call her Lulu because she's a Lucy. But it's my brother's cat. My brother had named her Ash, so she's Lucy. I had an Aunt Lucy, and she just reminds me of her. She's so cute and loving, but could be a badass too. So it was a mixture.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
All cats could be a badass.
she's
honestly.
Lulu to me, but she was sitting on the toilet watching me do my makeup the other day, and it reminded me of you when you were little, and I was like, oh, Amanda's back.
I am a cat, honestly.
So cute.
I feel like me and cats have a lot of anyway, this isn't fully about cats.
No,
we're
guys,
going
sorry.
on a tangent. We are such
Sorry.
cat ladies. It's actually embarrassing. I was telling my
It's
mom.
not.
What I forget what I was talking about. Oh, I think because so we have a cat, Theo, which is my family's cat, but I really wanted Theo to be mine. But I was saying to my mom, honestly, 3 cats before I get a boyfriend that's kind of certified cat lady. I think that I need to max out at 2 until I at least have a bigger apartment or a house or a man. I can't certify become a
Wait,
cat
what the
lady.
hell's the difference if you have 3 cats and don't have a boyfriend? I'm confused.
Because then I'm going to be a certified cat lady.
So what the hell am I?
Well, you're married. So it's different.
We have
if I'm single with so many cats, it's certified cat lady forever alone dying with my cats.
You're not going to do that, but
I kind of feel like I might.
I think I need to move and live on a farm because
Same.
now
Oh my
there's another cat that lives outside that I've been feeding, and there's a kitten that comes, and I'm like, oh.
I would do absolutely anything to fall into a bunch of money and be able to just buy a farm and a million animals and fall off the face of the universe and just live
too.
on my farm with my animals and brush them
That'd be
and take
so much
care of
fun.
them. And I honestly would never post on social. Actually, no. I feel posting my farm. I'd become a farmer YouTuber. I'd post.
But then you have to be vegan. Because you
Yeah.
can't have a bunch of animals and be eating meat. That's nasty.
I'll become vegetarian.
Like, I would want a pig, but I'll never be able to eat bacon again. Because I
Yeah.
love pigs. But I really love bacon.
I don't know. You're getting ahead of yourself.
I'm just thinking if you move to, like, I would love that. But, like, if I had a bunch of animals, like, I would...
Yeah.
I
don't know. I just feel like that would be so peaceful. Like a bunch of land with a bunch of... Oh my God, that sounds like actually heaven. I think that might be what heaven is.
Maybe.
I don't know. At least mine. I always am so self-conscious, guys, because I feel like sometimes our audio doesn't sound amazing and I'm not, like, quite sure.
I'm trying to keep the mic close to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we kind of are still, like, getting in the swing of things when it comes to recording the audio. And I don't know, like, it seems like it sounds good, and then I'll listen back and be like, fuck, like, that's not that good. So,
all right, but they gotta give us a minute.
Yeah, also, last week, we missed our upload. Should we talk about that?
Yeah, I mean...
What?
It happens.
Yeah, well, we actually, like, recorded an entire episode, and I feel like it just sucked. Like, I don't know. It didn't suck. It wasn't terrible, but it felt very, like, forced, and, like, we were just, like, I don't know. Like, it didn't feel like a natural, like, conversation. There's a chunk of cat hair on my foot.
I just feel like if things don't... I think what people need to understand is, like, even though we just started, first of all, we're still trying to get used to it. We're trying to get used to this. And then it's like, we all have bad days or bad weeks. Like, give us a break. Like, people don't know what really goes on in our lives, that things may be not the best in a week. And, I mean, it is what it is.
I don't know. I just really wasn't happy with it. I feel like I have been, like, so hard on myself in general lately. At times like that, I, like, really, really, really criticize, like, every single thing I do. And I'm, like, hyper aware of, like, every way I act, everything I say, everything I do. And I just, like, hate everything that I do. I don't know. It just is, like, hard to post on the internet when, like, you feel like that. So, yeah, I just really was not happy with it. And I didn't want it out there. It just felt, like, so unnatural. Like, it wasn't, like, a flow. Like, the conversation just wasn't flowing. It felt like we were saying these things just because we were like, I don't know. It wasn't good.
It was too, like, by the book. Maybe.
Yeah, like, we were like, hey, this is what we did, and this is this, and this, and next is the topic, and this is whatever. I don't know. It was just, like, a long day, and I didn't like it. But, yeah. Anyway. So that's why we missed last week. I just don't want to put anything out that I don't like or that I wouldn't listen to, and I would have clicked off of it.
Right.
So, I don't know. We're still learning and all of that. So that's that.
But we did talk about, which I need to talk about again because it's been making, like, the last 2 weeks, like, the best. Every time I go on TikTok and I see a Taylor Swift I can't speak. A clip of Taylor Swift's concert.
Yeah.
Which started in Arizona, right?
Yeah, it started in Arizona. I'm so fucking excited.
Guys, I'm so excited to I've been playing the playlist that you sent me, which some songs I need to, like, re-listen to because I feel like every time she puts a new album out, I just tend not to listen to the older songs.
Really?
Like, older? Like, the Lover album, like, certain ones.
Like
I haven't listened to those albums in forever.
I feel like I never was a huge, like, Lover fan. I don't know. Like, I love it. Now I've been listening to it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But when it first came out, I don't think I really, like, listened to it that much because there's a few songs that I don't know. But we are big Swifties. I'm actually surprised that I don't know those songs. Like, every other song by Taylor Swift, I literally know, like, start to end. Like, we are the biggest Swifties ever, so this is exciting news.
You don't think it's because it's been so long since those albums have been...
Lover,
and you were young.
No, Lover's newer.
What?
Yeah.
I'm a little... You know what? I don't know. I gotta look back at that playlist.
Lover's not that
What
old.
was her first album that was out? Do you know?
Speak Now? Wait, guys, now I'm gonna not sound like a real Swiftie, but I promise I am.
But listen, we love her. I love her music, and I cannot wait just to be there screaming her songs. And every time I see a clip on TikTok, I get super jealous.
Okay, yeah, her first one was Fearless. I was right. And then Speak Now.
Right.
Red, 1989. Reputation, Lover, and then Folklore.
Wait, then I don't know many songs from Lover either.
Yeah, that was 2019.
Maybe I didn't really love.
I don't think I loved it at the time because I think that I just went through a breakup and I was like pissed off and it was about love and I was just like, I'm not listening to this shit. But I think it's actually really good. I've started listening to it recently.
I feel like she hasn't made anything that sucked unless you really hate Taylor Swift, which I know there's people out there that just don't like her.
And I will fight those people until my death. So
we love her.
We both have been to like all of her tours. I used to dress up as a little girl and wait outside hours before, hoping she would come out and meet me, and she never met me. But I literally like love her so much. I'm so excited for this.
Me too.
Show. I think it's gonna be so good. I found a album on Spotify or a playlist with the set list, and I've been listening to it, and it's so good. I'm so fucking excited.
There goes my water. Boo.
Boo. She didn't even drink it.
Yeah, no, I'm excited, and I know we talked about it last time, and we need to talk about it.
Yes, because last week the tour started.
I'm a huge fan, and I'm so excited. It's going to be a great night. We have a crazy May.
Yeah, we're going in May. But our May is actually jam-packed.
Crazy.
We start May with... Who's FaceTiming me? Why is our family group chat FaceTiming us?
I don't know.
They better leave us alone. No, our May starts with Olivia's bridal shower. Mm-hmm. And then we go to Paris.
We have Olivia's bridal shower that Sunday, and we fly to Paris the following Friday.
And then we have Taylor Swift.
And then we come back and we have Taylor Swift.
So it's going to be a very busy month, but a very fun, awesome month. And I'm really excited. I've been needing a trip more than I need air. So I'm really excited to go back to Paris. And we're going to try to do like day trips to other places and stuff. But yeah.
Stay tuned.
It's going to be
We'll figure it out.
I feel like seasonal depression has been hitting. I think that's
It hasn't even been a bad winter either.
I know, but I just think that in general, it's just like it happens because everything's so much slower in the winter and like I'm not in the sun and I just get so depressed and terrible. So
that's why I'm thinking like it's important to take like next year, like after Christmas, take like a January. Like if
I took one.
Oh, you went away in January.
I did. I don't think anything will ever.
So maybe like take one January, one mini February, mini March.
Just a trip, go on vacation every single month. No, but
like you could go to Arizona and visit Avery. Like you could take little. It doesn't have to be like these big, huge trips where you're spending thousands of dollars.
What the heck? This guy just DM'd me. What the hell? Anyway. I went on a date this week.
What? I want to know what the DM was.
I don't even fucking know. I went on a date this week.
Okay,
tell me. First date. It was actually funny. So last week I canceled on him.
Right.
This week I saw it through and I went on the date and it was good. It was like, I feel like a generic first date. We got drinks. We talked. It was good. It was like nothing, I don't know. Like, I feel like nothing crazy to say, nothing.
He was a nice guy.
Bad to say. Yeah, he was nice. I would go out with him again. But I did come to a realization that I hate drinking on dates. I had this whole epiphany the day after because I wasn't like drunk on the date, but I definitely was tipsy. And I feel like that alters everything because I could legit talk to a speck of dust when I'm tipsy. Like, I could hold a conversation with a speck of dust.
Oh, can you now?
Yes. If I'm tipsy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially a boy. Like, I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to tell, like, did we have chemistry or, like, were we just tipsy? You know what I mean?
So, maybe the next date you shouldn't have any alcohol.
No, that's what I'm thinking.
Why don't you go to breakfast?
No, that's a little aggressive. Like, maybe a museum or something. Like, or, like, bowling. Like...
Bowling?
Yeah, that's fun, dude.
Yeah,
I've been on bowling dates. They're fun. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it alters, like, your perception of it. Because I was thinking about, like times that I had hung out with guys or, like, gone on, like, little dates before I turned 21. And, like... Or just dates in general where, like, we didn't drink. I was able to tell if I, like, connected with them or liked them so much easier than, like, these dates that I've been on where I'm, like, drinking.
Well, alcohol enhances everything.
Alcohol sucks. I'm, like, so anti-alcohol lately because it's just been, like, I don't know, I've just been hating it. Like, it just makes me feel terrible about myself.
Okay, so then don't drink.
Yeah, it like literally wrecks my mental health. It's so crazy. Like, I'll drink, I could have 2 drinks, not even be that drunk, and my mental health spirals down the next few days. Like,
isn't it a depressant though?
Yeah, exactly. And it just wrecks me, and it makes me just hate everything. So
okay, so second date, no alcohol.
Yeah,
I cannot wait to hear about it.
Yeah, I was telling him about this podcast. I hope he doesn't listen.
Well, no, maybe he'll get a good idea for a second sober date. Maybe. I think it's good for you. I don't think it's good for you to go on dates. I think unless you're like really good friends with the person and you already know them. Yeah. But like if for a first official date, like okay, maybe 1 glass of wine, but like if you're out to dinner or whatever. Yeah.
But we weren't even eating, like, you know. I don't know. It was good though. Like, he was very nice. He tried to get me to go home with him. I said no.
Good girl.
And then he called my Uber home. He did not check to see if I got home safe. It's all right. He texted me the day after.
All right. You also had a boyfriend that literally... Nothing bothers me more than when you drop someone off at home and they do not wait for you to walk in the house.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That should just be mandatory. If you bring someone home, make sure they get in fucking safe.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't give a shit where it is, whatever. If you think, oh, they're fine, it's just their house, make sure they get home inside safe. Every time Amanda like hung out with someone or dated someone, we have a camera on our door, and I would literally wait and be like, he did not wait.
Yeah, but then also sometimes they would wait, and she'd be like, "Oh, he waited," and then he would turn out to be the biggest scumbag ever.
Okay,
so.
He could be an asshole, but at least wait till somebody gets in the fucking house.
Yeah, well, this man did not give a fuck if I made it home safe. He did have my location with the Uber thing, but I don't know. So I don't know, but he is nice. So we'll see.
All right, so go on another one, see how it goes, whatever.
Yeah, nothing's that deep. I'm very much the type of person that like, I'm not. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people like date and they're like, oh my god, is he the one? Like, oh, am I in love with him? Like, one of my cousins asked me one time, she's like, do you think that he's the one? Like, about a guy I just met. And I was like, God, I fucking hope not. Like, I am so, like, not like that. Like, I am scared of that. I need to, like, get to know someone for a long time.
You cannot think that every time you go on a date with someone that he's the one. Like, that's so weird.
I don't even think I want to meet the one yet. Like, that's terrifying.
Okay, but you also can't help it, right?
Yeah, no, if it happens, like, sure. But, like, I think that maybe I don't, like, fully like... If I don't like a guy that much, like, I don't want him to be the one, so then I'm like, okay.
But also, you don't know based off a first date.
No, I know. But, like, first impressions say a lot, I think.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Dating is so fucking weird. I hate it. I really don't like it. I feel like getting to know people, it's just, like, so annoying. So, I don't know. It's just, like, you can only, like, say your fucking favorite color so many damn times.
People actually ask your favorite color?
I actually don't think we talked about that. But, you know, it's just something people say.
I'd be like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite number? What's your sign? When's the birth date?
See, I feel like I have this, like, bad thing where I go, like, so deep, like, really quick. But I don't know why. I think it's the alcohol.
What the hell do you ask?
We were talking about how his, like, grandmother, like, fell and hurt her shoulder and had to get surgery. And, like, he was like, I don't think I've told anyone about this yet, actually. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like, I don't know why. I feel like...
I think you're easy to talk to.
It always gets so deep. Like, anytime I'm on a date, it gets so fucking deep. And I don't even mean for it. Like, I like having deep conversations and I hate, like, surface level things. But then, like, afterwards, I kind of, like, want to kick myself in the ass because I'm like, why did I do that? Like, why did I tell them about, like, shit?
What the hell were you telling him?
I don't know. Like, we were talking about, like, death and stuff.
Oh, for the love of God.
Well, because he said that he's gotten, like, really lucky and hasn't had, like, many deaths in his life. And I was like, oh, boy, well, I have gotten unlucky, thanks. And then he was like, oh. Like,
and you spiraled and started telling him about
I didn't go so into it, but he, like, asked, like, who. And then I, like, listed for it. I was like, yeah.
What was he thinking?
I don't know.
He was probably like, what the hell?
Well, I mean, he brought it up. He did bring it up. But, like, somehow, some way, it always gets so deep when I'm on dates. I don't know.
Why is that? That's weird.
I don't know. It's not, like, too deep. It definitely stayed, like, light. But I don't know, like randomly got deep. I think it was towards the end when both of us were a little bit tipsy.
So can we talk about this, because he's got no social media, this guy?
Yeah, he has zero social media. He has never had an Instagram account in his entire life. He does not have TikTok. He has nothing. Granted, he is a bit older than me. Not like super old. He is in his 20s, but later 20s. And yeah, he just has no social media. And he said that it's because Instagram became a thing when he was in high school. And he isn't good at taking photos, so he never got an Instagram. I don't know. It's such a...
Wait, I have a question. So is he on dating sites? Like, how does he meet people? Because
I don't
clearly he met you at a bar because of your aunt. But like, I mean, it could be a good thing because he's not on social media, so he doesn't have like a million girls sliding into his DMs either.
I mean, not like an average guy that has like 800 followers from my hometown also doesn't have a million girls sliding in their DMs.
I know, like, but you don't go after regular.
Yes, I do. I've talked to a bunch of guys from home.
Oh,
not a bunch, but like,
but recently, like the guys.
Yes, I have. What are you talking about? The last guy I went on a date with wasn't a social media boy. I've stopped with social media boys since they traumatized me. What are you talking about?
Right. I don't know. I think anyway. I think he could go either way. But anyway, so he has no social media.
Could you imagine he like low-key does have social media, has a whole entire family, wife, children, dogs, cats?
Oh my God, he totally doesn't.
I know.
But like, okay, so he has no social media. So how would that affect you though if you dated somebody that has like no social media?
I don't give a fuck. As long as they like understand and like get it, like, okay, I don't care.
Wouldn't you think it's a little bit more healthy for you not to have somebody?
What does it matter?
Because I feel like sometimes you need a break, like a big break.
Him not scrolling on Instagram isn't going to give me a break, though. I feel like, I don't know.
But if you're hanging out with him and he's not going to be on his phone a lot.
I don't know. I feel like it might be a good thing, but I also think that I like having somebody that kind of gets it a little bit more. Like I don't know. I'm kind of like back and forth with it. Like, I think that like that might be like great that he doesn't have it at all. But then I'm also like, that's my entire life. I kind of want my boyfriend to be able to take an Instagram picture of me. He's like, you know?
I get it. Okay.
Like an Instagram boyfriend, like, you know how like girls have like I need him to at least get it a little bit, or maybe I don't know.
I understand. So it's different, but okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Whatever. It was just one date. Let's relax.
Yeah, no. I'm relaxed.
I was bringing it up because you were saying earlier that sometimes social media can make you spiral.
Well, yeah, but a boy having social media has nothing to do with that. It's like all internal. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I have like a love-hate with social media. Obviously, like, I do it for a living and I'm so grateful for it, and I do like love doing it, but then there's like other times where I literally want to like delete everything and like just have nobody know anything about me, because I don't even want to like see myself or like hear myself speak or watch a video of myself or like post a picture of myself. Like, sometimes I just literally like hate that. Like, I hate myself, I guess, in that moment. And I don't know, like, creating content when you like aren't happy with yourself is like hard. I don't know where I'm going with this. I guess,
I feel like I'm sure everybody feels that way that does social media. They have bad
it's just
days.
like a lot. Like, I don't know. I feel like having a bunch of people's judgment of like your character and like who you are, it can get like, it obviously affects you. Like, I can say all day like a comment won't affect me or it won't make me upset, but at the end of the day, like, I'm a human and I struggle a lot mentally. What people say like is going to affect me. Like, it hurts. So I feel like when I am struggling, I just want to hide away and not like create anything because I'm just not in a good place. But then it's really frustrating because I will hide away and I won't post. I've never gone more than a week though. Like, if I do take a mini break, like, it's like, oh, like, instead of Tuesday, I'll upload my video on Wednesday. Like, it's never, because I'll beat myself up more if I like go MIA. Like, so I never actually do. It's more so like an internal thing. But let's say I do miss an upload, people will like come at me and tell me that I'm like lazy or that I don't care, or that like whatever, they'll just like attack me and be like, oh, like doing social media is so easy, like you act like you have like a hard, I don't know, like people just try to like create this like narrative, I guess, and like it's just not the case, because like in reality the reason that I didn't upload a video was because I literally like was struggling and like not doing well mentally. And like I obviously know that I'm so grateful like that I do have that. Like that's amazing that I could decide like, okay, like I'm not doing well, I'm not going to work today. Like I know that that's like a privilege, but it doesn't take away from the fact that like I do feel that way. I don't know.
Right.
It's a very confusing, but
also at the same time, you can't, like, these people are hiding behind a computer screen, just bullying and saying mean things, and they have no idea what goes on. Like, you shouldn't judge somebody or write something or say something that you don't know. Like, walk a mile in my shoes and then tell me. Or do you know what's going on in someone's home or in someone's head? Like, you truly don't know what goes on in people's lives. Like, you could say, and I used to say this to you guys when you were younger, you could say one wrong thing. Somebody could write one wrong thing, and that could be the last thing that somebody reads before they do something horrible to themselves. Like, think about that before you fucking write something on the internet.
Yeah.
It's rude. It's disgusting.
I think that sometimes people just think that it like really truly doesn't affect you or like you won't see it. People just don't think it's that deep, or they think people that do social media just have it like so easy, which is very, very true. Like I know that it's a privilege, but at the same time, like you literally are putting like your mental health on the line because you have so many like opinions of you and you have to like analyze yourself way more than the average person. And I feel like my brain never fully is off. Like at the end of the day, if I had a real like 9-to-5 job in an office, like I come home, I'm not thinking about work.
That's not true.
For the most part. What?
Because if I have a bad day at work or something bad happens at work, I could literally turn the computer off, go lay down, and overthink a bunch of shit.
Yes, that's true. But like for the most part, I feel like like it's easier to like shut your brain off about work when it is like,
well, because you're constantly going to read comments.
Yeah, like I'm constantly thinking like, okay, what can I do next? What's this? Like, how can I create this like aspect of my life? Like, oh, like what am I going to do tomorrow? Like, how could I turn like this day into like content? Like, it's just like always like something, or like I'm over analyzing myself.
Right.
And like, oh, like, does this look good? Oh, what outfit could I wear next? Is that going to look good? Like, does my hair look good enough? Does my face look good enough? Like, am I skinny enough? Like, anything. Like, it's so, like, draining. And I'm not always like that, but it definitely happens, like, sometimes. Like, it's, like, an up and down thing. But when it is happening, like, I literally don't want to post anything. But then, like, people get, like, angry at you for that, for, like, not posting. So it's, like, just so confusing.
But they can't. They need to start and think before they fucking write and come at people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Like, it's just terrible.
Yeah, but I don't know. Social media is just so confusing. Like, I feel like that also goes for people that don't do social media. Like, you just see all of these people online and it looks like they have it all together and they've, like, figured everything out. But, like, the truth is that, like, everybody struggles.
Of course.
Everyone struggles. Everybody deals with their own shit and their own battles and whatever, and you just never know what people like are truly going through, even if their Instagram looks like they are so happy and they're like living their best life. Like that's just never the case. Like everybody struggles.
Well, people are only going to put their best stuff out there.
Yeah, like I'm not going to post like I haven't left my bed. I mean, on YouTube it's different. Like I'm open on YouTube, but like on Instagram I'm not going to like post me like when I haven't showered in 3 days and like haven't brushed my teeth and can't fucking get out of bed. Like I'm not gonna post that on Instagram.
But that's what people need to think about before they fucking attack on social media. Like I don't care how big of a celebrity somebody is, think about what you're writing before you attack them.
That makes me think a lot about like the Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez drama.
Yeah, it's completely ridiculous.
It's just so crazy. Like you could feel however you feel about both of them. I've been a fan of Selena forever. Like, I've always looked up to her. I love her. But that doesn't mean that, like, you should attack Hailey. It's just so crazy. Like, at the end of the day, like, no matter what she's done, no matter what you disagree with that she's done, like, she's still a person. And she's seeing that shit. Like, imagine getting on fucking TikTok and every single thing on your For You page is attacking you.
No,
It was
because
knocking shit over.
you don't know. God forbid she harmed herself or whatever. Like, you don't know what this girl's going through.
She's
She's
gotta
reading
be-
this shit and it's messing with her head. And regardless of what people think she may have said or done to Selena or whatever, vice versa, I don't know. I don't know the whole thing.
Yeah,
but I
she's
just
gotta be
think
so strong.
enough already. Grow up. These people that
Yeah.
are attacking her, grow the fuck up.
It's just so stupid. Like, people like come on my lives and be like, Team Haley or Team Selena. I don't care. Like,
stop.
I don't care. They're people. I'm sure that Selena doesn't want to be dragged into drama with her ex-boyfriend that broke her heart and his wife. Like, I am sure Selena doesn't want this. So, like, just drop it. Like, they are human. Imagine getting haunted by your ex fucking relationship every day. Oh my God, I would go insane.
But we also shouldn't be putting people against each other.
Yeah, especially women.
Come on, we should be building each other up, not putting each other down. Enough.
Yeah, it's just so crazy.
And if you're truly a fan of Selena's, like, love her in private. We don't need to
love her in
attack.
public too, but just don't attack people.
Yeah, that's fine. But we don't need to attack or bring somebody else down.
Yeah, but I think that's what Selena's trying to say. I think it's just like so crazy. But yeah, no matter how big the celebrity is, like, they're still gonna see that shit and it's still gonna affect them. And it's just like, everybody is human. Like, you just have to have sympathy and like empathy for people. Like, life is hard as it is. We've learned that from like COVID. Like, people go through shit. Shit's hard, and I just feel like people should just be there for each other.
Listen, you don't have to like everyone,
No.
and you don't have to agree with anyone, and you could see stuff on social media that you might want to comment or write, but think before you actually write it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
I think it's messed up. Like, how would you imagine every time I saw something and I was like, wow, this person's really stupid in my head, or whatever I thought in my head. Like, why would they post this? And I sat there and wrote them like a paragraph of what, like, why?
No, I will say I've never left a mean comment on anybody's stuff. When I was in middle school, I started doing YouTube when I was 12, for people that don't know. So when I was in middle school, I was friends with this girl, but I guess like we weren't really friends because of what she did. But I gave her my YouTube password. I've changed it since, obviously, but we were doing like a collab or something, and she had the video on her computer, so she was like, oh, just give me your password and then like I'll upload it for you. And I was like, okay. Like, she was my friend, and like I was young and naive, and I was like, yeah, sure, like whatever. She ended up going onto my YouTube account and like commenting on this one girl that like she didn't like, and they were like family friends or something, but she didn't like her.
I have no idea who you're talking about,
I don't
but okay.
Yeah, I don't know. The girl made YouTube videos too at the time, and she commented a bunch of hate from my account onto this girl's videos.
Terrible.
And I had no idea. And literally, like, junior year of high school, I found this random girl's YouTube channel. I have no idea how I came across it, but I found it and found these comments.
Are you kidding?
And I put it together because I knew that she like hacked my channel, because something else happened like back then that like I like got mad at her for, because I like realized that she was like going into my account and like commenting back to people and stuff. And so I like confronted her about it like in middle school. But I found these comments and I knew that it was her because I knew she didn't like the girl. And I literally like DM'd this girl and junior year of high school.
And told her?
Years later. And I was just like, I am so sorry. I need you to know, like, I would never write that. Like, that was not me. Like, I literally was distraught.
Did this girl go to your school?
Yeah, she did. And she answered and like she like accepted my apology, whatever. I don't know, it was this whole thing. But I literally was like distraught at the fact that this girl maybe thought that I like left her hate comments for years. She probably thought I was such a mean person, and it was not me. And like, oh my God, I was torn up.
Never give out your password to anyone.
No, I was so dumb. But like, oh my God, it literally tore me up because I felt so
terrible.
Bad. And these comments were nasty. I would never say anything
Whoa,
like that.
I need to know this.
And I barely even knew the girl. Like, I would have never done, like, period, I would never do that.
Right.
But like, oh my God. My cats
I'm
are
just
like...
going to say Frankie's really pissed off. She's behind me trying to get a toy.
No, she's playing with my chapstick.
Underneath the heater.
Yeah. She's
talking to it now. She's pissed.
She's been so chatty lately. She's crazy.
You guys are gonna hear like banging around.
Yeah,
That's the cat.
Yeah, that's Frankie. I don't know how to stop her. But yeah, anyway, be nice, guys.
Yeah, I mean, you just, what does it take? Just, and if you don't have anything nice to say, then do me a favor and get the fuck off your shit.
Yeah.
Because why? Why are you being a mean person?
Yeah. I know. And I feel like people also could like go back at me and be like, well, if you feel that way, then why do you do social media at all? And I do it because I genuinely do love it, and I love creating
It doesn't
content.
mean people have to be mean.
Yeah, well, I'm not talking about that. I was saying, because I was saying like, oh, like I'll like overthink, want to crawl in a hole and whatever. I do love creating content. Like, I genuinely am passionate about it, but like, you get burnt out in everything you do.
Of course.
You have moments where you hate it, and like, if I'm not happy with myself, obviously I'm gonna like start being hard on myself when it comes to social media, and it is really like frustrating because I do love it. So it's like a hard balance, and I feel like I'm just like dealing with that and like trying to figure out a balance to not have it like so overwhelming sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. Like I'm not always struggling, but I think that also is why like last week I was so hard on myself in like the episode, because I just was not doing well, period, as it was. I don't know. I feel like I've been struggling for the past like month or two, like on and off. It comes in waves of like very intense feelings, like very, I don't know, like everything I feel is just so overwhelming. I think that's why I also hate dating. I have to let someone into that.
Gosh.
I got a lot of baggage.
I think you'll be okay. I think that you're not a lot of baggage. I think that you just overthink it and you are.
I think that when I feel that way, I like being alone. I just feel like I like push people away, and like it's hard for me to let people in because I know that when I like am struggling, I don't want to be around anybody, and it would be hard.
Makes sense.
So that's literally why I ended things with the last guy that I talked to in LA. I was like, listen, I struggle and I need to be alone and figure my shit out.
Which is so sad though, because
I've definitely ruined a lot of good things because of that, I think. But whatever. They were meant to be ruined.
I mean, they just weren't meant to be. I don't think that you necessarily ruined anything. I think that deep down you probably knew it wasn't going to be anything more than what it was or what anything is. And I think that's also really important for people to know. Like, you could go on a date, but that doesn't mean you're going to fall in love with every freaking person you go on a date with.
Definitely not.
Like, go on the date, see, you never know.
Yeah.
It's 20s I think you're being in your 20s is difficult to begin with, especially early 20s, because you're still trying to figure things out.
I think that's like the whole like thing about it. Like, I feel like your 20s, it's just like a lot of pressure, a lot of figuring things out, a lot of learning about yourself. It's like a lot of different things at once. It's so confusing. It's a very confusing time. And then throwing dating into it, it's like, oh my god. I used to really think I was going to get like married at 24, but now I'm thinking like more towards 30.
I think that like people put like a timeline on things and it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I think whatever's meant to be in your life is going to happen regardless. And I also think, going back to the whole social media thing, that if you're not feeling yourself and you're not having a good day, or you make a video or whatever, you do something you don't like, don't put anything out there that's not going to make you happy.
Yeah. I've definitely scrapped a lot of videos because they just trigger my anxiety.
Yeah.
Like,
and if you're having a bad day or a bad week, there's nothing wrong with taking off, because your mental health and you are more important than anything.
Yeah. The amount of videos that I have like started filming and just like had an anxiety attack and just like never completed it. So fucking many.
But that's okay, because you recognize that you weren't in a good space and you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't good. So you backed away. Sometimes everybody needs a break.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't sacrifice your mental health just to do work.
Yeah.
It's true.
I feel like I need a hobby or something. When I was going to therapy for the couple sessions before I ghosted her, I'm so dumb. I need to go back to therapy. But she said to me that like getting a hobby would be good, because she was like, what do you do? Like, I was telling her about like what I do for work and stuff, and she was like, so all of your hobbies like you turned into work,
right?
So like you need to do something that like you genuinely love doing just for you, and don't turn it into work. Just do it because you love it.
Is there anything that you would do? Or that you would...
I mean, like, I'm so interested in so many different things, but, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like anything that's, like, artistic, like, I like to, like, draw and stuff, but I don't know. Like, I'm not that good at it, but I could get good at it, I guess.
Take a painting class.
Yeah, that would be fun. Painting class.
You know what you
or,
should
like,
do?
Pottery.
You should do pottery.
Yeah, pottery would be really fun. My nails would probably not be good for that.
But, like, you can make, like, little bowls, like clay.
Yeah,
like
I think that would be really fun for me. I like just, like, anything that's, like, artistic. And I feel like that's good because, like, you have to use your hands. You're not, like, on your phone. I feel like getting things or being able to do things that don't have to do with your phone is good.
There has to be classes around here.
Yeah. I like writing. I wish so bad I could, like, sing, but I can't. I also have been, like, low-key interested in, like, acting, but that's not a hobby. That would be work.
Right. She's saying you could do that, but she's saying, like, find something that could take you away.
Yeah, just to, like, do it because you enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm going to find a pottery class for you around here and make you go.
Yeah. See, my other, like, toxic trait is, like, I feel like doing things like that. I'm like, okay, I'm, like, wasting my time.
But you're not.
I know. Because I don't know, like, I'll, like, think about that, and I'm like, okay, but I could be doing something, like, beneficial with that time. But I know that's such a bad way of thinking, and I know it's not true, because that's, like, beneficial towards, like, my mental health.
Yeah,
or something.
that's terrible.
But I do think that way, so it's really bad. I need to stop. But, I don't know.
I'm gonna list a bunch of things for you to do. You need a hobby.
Oh my god, guys, we saw Aladdin today on Broadway.
It was
awesome.
so good.
It was really good. I had a crush on him, but he's married.
He was so talented, though. His voice was phenomenal. The genie, though.
Yeah, we loved the genie.
He was so good. He winked at me.
No, he winked at me.
Yeah.
The genie, he was awesome.
No,
they all were so talented. Aladdin was a beautiful man. Killed it. He was so fucking good.
I think they all were incredible, that entire cast.
Yeah. Jasmine was amazing. I think that I just, like, have a crush on Aladdin, period. Like, he's my favorite prince.
Is he really?
Yes. The whole play was amazing. I haven't been to a Broadway show in so long. Like, probably since I was in high school, and we used to go all
Was Wicked the last one?
I think Wicked. I think it was. I'm pretty sure. And we used to go all the time to Broadway plays. Like,
that might have been my last one, too.
Because then, like, COVID happened, so right. Broadway wasn't happening, and then, I don't know, we just, like, hadn't gone in a bit.
I know, I want to go see another one now.
Yeah, and now I'm on, like, a kick.
It was so good. It really was. The costumes, just everything was just so beautiful.
Yeah. The other day, we also saw I can call him my cousin, but my mom's best friend, my Aunt Alana, her son Jake was in Greece for his high school play at my old high school. He did so good. He did so good. So I went to see him, and
he was the lead. He was Danny Zuko.
Yeah, he was Danny Zuko, and he did so good. And today when we sat down at Aladdin, I was like, Jake is gonna be on Broadway one day, and I'm so excited because he's so talented. Like, I just know it. Like, that kid is, like, going places, and he's so passionate about it.
I know. I can't wait.
And confident, and, like, he's
I know. I was
so
watching, like, even, like, him and then, like, his castmates or whatever on stage thinking, yeah, no, I could never.
I wish that I could.
Like, I wish I could, but I could never.
I really, like, wish I could. I just can't sing. I just wish that I had that confidence at that age, because I really didn't.
I can't sing nor dance.
Yeah.
So it's like watching them, I was like, and the confidence. And...
I know. It really is all about confidence, because when I was that age, like, I tried out for the High School Musical play when I was in, like, 8th grade. And I was so shy. I froze up at my audition and, like, forgot the lyrics to the song. I fucked up so bad. Like, I was terrible. And then I ended up, like, quitting because I just, like, I don't know. I was just so insecure at that age. Like, I wish that I had that confidence.
You have to have confidence.
Yeah, it's literally everything. And I just didn't then. But it's so, like, nice to watch, and, like, yeah.
But he could sing, he could dance, he could act, you could see it, and it's like he's meant to be on stage.
He's very, very, very good. It's just so fun to watch. I loved it. So that was awesome.
So Jake, if you're listening, we can't wait to see you on Broadway.
No, it's literally happening.
It's gonna be so exciting.
Manifesting it. Like, it's gonna be unreal. I'm so excited.
He likes to manifest too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be front row right there. It's so good. I love Broadway. But yeah, so we saw 2 shows this weekend.
We did. We saw 2 shows.
You saw 3 because she went to Greece twice.
I went to see him twice, and then Aladdin.
Yeah,
it was
so
fun.
Good.
And then we went to eat after. It was
we
great.
went to Carmine's, and we have leftovers that are calling my name because I'm like wanting my stuffed artichoke again. Oh my god.
Jeez, Frankie.
My mom also tried setting me up with the bartender at the restaurant.
No, I did.
Yeah, she did.
Guys, I had 2 drinks and Amanda attacked me for being friendly.
Okay, no. Oh my god, I'm gonna literally fight you.
It's true.
No, I didn't attack you, okay? We sat down and like in the beginning, right when we got there, like not talking to anybody that's sitting around us. And then my mom like finishes her first drink and like she's lightweight.
No, that's not what happened.
Yes.
I wasn't finished with my first drink.
Yeah, you were. You were on your second.
No, when that couple needed a seat.
Yeah, no, we moved out for them.
And then they start talking to us.
Yeah, but then she like finishes her first drink and then like starts talking to more people around us. And you're not friendly like that. Like unless you've had a little bit to drink. So
First of all,
all I said was, are you drunk because you're being really friendly right now? That's all I said.
First of all, when I'm sitting at a bar eating and I've had a couple of drinks, the people around me were so nice. Even the bartender said, he goes, it's very unusual that I have 3 sets of different families in front of me and they're all nice.
Yeah, no, the people around us were so nice. I just was asking, like jokingly, I was like, are you drunk because you're being very more friendly than normal right now, which you just admitted to. Once I've had a few drinks, I'm friendly.
Yeah.
Yes. But then
even sober, I would have talked to the people.
Okay, no, they were very nice. But then she starts looking around at everyone and was like, my daughter said I'm being too friendly. To the people we were being friendly to. That is like what you don't do. Like you don't tell the people that
he
I
was
said
fine.
that. But
he was laughing.
No, I know, but it was just like, you just don't do that.
The guy started laughing and he was like, we cannot do or say anything right when it comes to our kids. Like he was he was with his 17-year-old son.
No, but the whole thing was that I didn't say don't talk to those people. Like that's how you made it seem.
No, because the bartender asked if I wanted a drink and I said no, my daughter cut me off, and he goes, oh, she's the mother. And then the guy next to me that I was talking to started laughing, and then he said, you're not allowed to drink anymore. And I said, no, she cut me off. She says I'm being way too friendly.
She would have been throwing up if she had another drink.
He was so nice. Where were they from?
Wisconsin.
Nice. And so nice. And they were asking, like, they had just gotten to New York. They've never been to New York before. I think the wife has, but the son and husband haven't.
No, the couple had. The son hadn't.
The husband had too?
Yeah.
Well, he was asking for like a list of restaurants, so I was
they were
very nice.
They were very nice.
And then I saw a friend from high school too, so it was fun.
But I just never said not to talk to them, and you told them that I said don't talk to them, and it was embarrassing.
No, I didn't say don't talk.
Basically.
No.
Basically.
Oh, shut up. He knew. He was cracking up.
I know, but
listen, it was a good time. I'm a good time.
Yeah.
I was having fun.
But if she had one more drink.
If I had one more drink,
this would not be happening right now. We walked past 3 rats in the city. And I'm like, oh my god, that's a rat, whatever. And then this couple walks past with like a little chihuahua, and she's like, there's big rats, get your dog.
That's not what I said. I said, be careful of your dog. There's 3 big rats.
Yeah,
Dude, the rats were the size of the goddamn... The rats were the size of the dog. Are you kidding me?
So funny,
the dog was like 3 pounds, and there's these huge-ass city rats. Like, I'd be a little scared of the damn city rats.
She screamed it like funny. Like, you sounded like such a New Yorker.
I said it to them.
I know, but like you like squealed it as we were like running.
I was like, be careful of the rats. That dog would have gone eaten.
They listened.
They should have listened. That dog was going to get eaten by the 3 big rats.
Were the size of the chihuahua. Like
they were bigger.
I've never seen that many rats. That was unreal.
They were fucking life size.
So what did you say? The first rat I saw, I was like, that's a rat. And you were like, no, that was I forgot what you said.
I saw a straw like go by.
Oh, yeah.
Like the wind took like a straw. I'm like, that was a straw. And you're like, what? And then I saw the other 2. It was like Ratatouille. Is that Ratatouille? That movie? That's what I thought of when I first saw the second rat. I was like, oh my god, it's Ratatouille. But then I saw the little dog and I was like, oh my god, this dog is going to get attacked by these rats.
Oh my god, that was crazy. Anyway.
Those city rats are huge.
Yeah.
I saw a rat leaving here once. Me and Aunt Alana, I think one time we were leaving here. That thing was huge.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know if I've seen one over here.
Oh, that was fun. We had fun.
No, that was fun. Oh my god, I'm tired. Today's been a long day. I said that we're not allowed to do anything on days that we are recording anymore because last week when...
Now you're making me on.
Sorry. Last week when we filmed our flop episode...
We didn't do anything last week.
Yes, we spent the whole day recording a YouTube video in the city.
That's different. We were busy.
What do you mean? Yeah, but we spent the whole day doing something and then tried to record this and like... I just like have a very like
Next Sunday
my battery gets drained very easily, especially as of recently. Like I just like going to Target takes it all out of me. So
going to Target?
Yes, like I will get home from Target and feel like I need to take a nap. Like I literally can't do anything.
That's not good.
I know. It's just because I'm like not doing good. But yeah, so to have like a long conversation and like it'd be good to go on the internet. It's hard to do after a long day in the city. So next week we are going to.
We're not planning anything next week.
Next week we are literally just recording the podcast. Like that's it. Like that's it. We're bringing our best selves, and it's gonna be awesome.
No, holy shit, Frankie! You scared the freaking crap out of me, dude. You scared me.
No, the cats are so into this episode. They're being nuts.
Franklin, you scared me, my love.
No, they're acting like the fucking city rats.
No.
Yeah, they are.
Boo would take them out.
No. Boo would be petrified. Are you kidding?
That's why I was so worried about that dog.
Look at Frankie. What's up, babe? Anyway, I guess that's it for this episode.
Okay.
It's been one.
It's nice chatting with y'all.
Nice chatting. Thanks for listening about my inner demon. Sorry.
Your inner demon. Well.
Sorry, guys. I don't know. My dating life. This podcast is coming a lot about my dating life.
I love it.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I think Amanda should go on a ton more dates and just feed us with
takes
all
a lot out of me. I don't know.
It.
I don't know if I promise that, but...
All right, maybe not a ton, but definitely go on more dates so we could hear about it because I love hearing your dating stories. So exciting.
Yeah. So exciting.
All right.
It's exciting. Like, the build-up is exciting, and then once it happens, I'm like...
All right, guys.
Follow us on Instagram.
Okay.
At Emergency Call Pod. Rate us 5 stars if you like us. And leave a nice review on Apple Podcasts if you're feeling generous.
Please.
And subscribe to us on YouTube.
Please.
Please. We will love you forever. Okay,
and
that's
ever.
being said. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Whatever you are doing, have a blessed day.
We're British now.
And I hope you guys are just doing lovely. And
right,
I hope that you are doing lovely too, Michelle. And I hope that you have a great slumber at my apartment tonight. And I can't wait to chat.
Slumber?
Yes, and I can't wait to chat next week.
Okay, I'll see you next week.
See you next week. Kisses.